What's up YouTube, it's Matt here and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to bring you all along to pick up a check at a title company of a recent wholesale real estate deal that I just closed on. So right now I'm just going to call the title company just to make sure everything is good with the check and that closing went well and that my check is ready.
Title, this is going to help you.
Hi Susan, this is Matthew. I'm just checking in to see if Ledford closed already.
It did?
Okay, so I can come in and pick up my check?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Boom. Something simple like that and Ledford closed, so I'm going to pick up my check. I'm actually going to bring a friend along with me. He's trying to learn wholesale real estate and different things like that, and so he's going to come along with me, just, I guess, walk inside the title company and pick up the check. But later on in this video, I'm going to explain and walk you all through on how the process of closing goes and how to pick a title company, how to choose a wholesaler friendly title company, and the process from signing a contract and making sure your cash buyer knows that they are paying all the closing costs for everything, and just making sure everything is good, all the people are good, because you are the middleman, you are the middle woman, so you gotta make sure the seller's fine, the buyer's good, and the title company is getting paid, and you're bringing them business on a consistent basis. Now I'm just waiting just a few more minutes for my friend, and then we'll head over there soon. All right, you all, so I'm actually here at the title company. I'm about to pick up the check. This is my friend Elder. He's trying to learn the business, so I bring him along on some events. We went to an appointment on Monday, and now he's just with me at the title company just to pick up the check. And then later today, after I pick up the check, I'm just gonna run through some properties the seller told me about. Some of them are vacant, so we're just gonna look at the outside. He told me some of the doors are unlocked, so we're gonna go inside and then drive by 2 other properties that he has, but they're rented out. And so he's interested in an offer on them. So I'm going to check them out, see the condition, and then submit an offer to him. And later on, I'll break down how to find title companies as wholesalers, how to find a title company that works with wholesalers, how to, if they do like assignments on contracts, double closes, and different things like that. So let's head inside to pick up the check. Oh, there's the title company, my friend. Let's go. Yeah,
just have a seat. I'm gonna check upstairs to see if they're down here, so I'm gonna check upstairs and see.
Okay, sounds good.
That for you.
Thank you, I appreciate it. All right, you all. Usually they have the check ready for me, so this is a little bit different. I don't know what's going on. Do you all wire checks also? Like wire?
We wire funds. Yeah.
Okay, so next time if I know what you all
They've
can.
charged to wire.
How much is that?
$25.
Oh, okay.
Because we get charged to wire, so we have to charge.
Okay. But how soon does it hit your account? Like the same day, right?
Same day, yeah.
Same day. Okay. So you guys are not requiring masks?
Not,
Okay.
not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I just went inside, just picked up the check. If you all can see right here, check for just $5,100. Just a classic 5K wholesale deal. And yeah, it was just pretty simple. Usually I just go in there and I can pick it up, but it seemed like they had to print it out and whatnot, so that's fine. So now I'm just gonna bring you all along to just view some houses. Then afterwards, we'll go back to the house and I'll show you how to find wholesaler friendly title companies. Elder, what do you think of the experience?
Yeah, it's a pretty good experience. It's a nice, simple process,
Yeah.
I can definitely see myself doing this, and yep, I'm
Yeah,
in the game.
Right? That's what I was thinking. All right, you all. So we're outside looking at 3 vacant properties that a seller was telling me. That's one of them right there. That's another one. That's Elder, and that's another property. Honestly, it's a little sketched, so we'll see. Hello. Dang. Whew.
What happened?
These floors seem like they're gonna give way. Yeah. I feel like I need my mask.
Yeah.
Well, as you all can see, there's definitely some foundation flooring issues here. So this property is honestly just worth land value or even less, because if you have to demolish the place, that costs money. So that's something to consider. Look at all the piping issues that needs to be done with it. Different plumbing issues, electrical. Yeah, this house probably needs to be torn down, to be honest. We can try going to the other property, but I think it'll be pretty bad. So you all, there's some strange things happening here. I don't understand, but obviously these two houses need to be torn down. See this one. So we already saw that one. And this is another one. I don't even want to go in that one. Look at the structure. All right, you all. So we're looking at 2 more properties by the same owner. You guys see that trailer? And there's a house right in front of it. So for the trailer, he's getting $125 a week. And for the house, he's getting $700. So altogether, he's getting around $1,200 a month for those 2 properties. They both need work. Obviously, the manufactured home doesn't appreciate in value. Okay, so what we're really going to offer is on the house itself. Our strategy is, if we're going to market to a cash buyer, let them know, hey, you're gonna get $1,200 a month for rent if you get this house. If we're able to get it like under, I guess, 60 grand, around 60 grand, because the house does need work, that can be enticing for them, because they can get a house for 60 grand and get rent for 1,200, which is a 2% rule, meaning they're getting 2% every month of the purchase price for rent for those properties. So I think I will offer around that price range, a little bit lower than 60 grand, because it does need a lot of work. But if I have a cash buyer who just wants rentals, maybe I can go a little bit higher, like even up to possibly 70 grand, but that might be pushing it because these properties look like it need a lot of work. So later on in this video, we'll just talk about title companies and different things like that. I know this was a little bit of a detour in this video, because usually we just talk about title companies, but I kind of want to bring you all along with me on what I do after. You know, if I'm around the area, I might look at a few houses, might go on appointments and different things like that. But then we'll talk about finding title companies. All right, you all, so I'm inside and I just want to quickly show you how to find wholesaler friendly title companies. So on Google, all you're going to do is type in title company. So just go over here, type in title company, boom. And where you're going to do is, since Google tracks where you are, they're going to pull up a list of title companies around your area. So all I would do is just go straight to the Maps tab on Google search. And these are title companies around my area. And what you're going to do is you're just going to call every single one of them. And what you're going to do is talk to them and say, hey, may I speak to the closing agent? All right, because you want to speak directly to the person in charge of closing wholesale deals, closing real estate transactions. And so with that, you may get some rejections, some objections. They may say, okay, who is calling? Oh, for which property is this for? And you can just quickly answer, or just say, hey, yeah, I'm working with an investor right now on closing a property. I would just like to speak with your closing agent about if they do a certain type of transaction, or I just have a few questions for your closing agent about some properties that I'm looking to buy, or something like that. Very simple, nice, easy answer you can give them, and you can do your own thing. If you have that type of skill to get to the next person, the person in charge, you can do that. All right, you all, but be sure you can talk to the closing agent. If not, and the receptionist won't just give you the closing agent, either because the closing agent is in a closing, or they're busy, or they just don't want to hand you over to the closing agent. Ask the receptionist if they do assignments on contracts and or double closings, and keep it simple like that. Sometimes the receptionist will know, sometimes they won't know. That's why it's so imperative that you talk directly to the closing agent, because the receptionist may say, no, we don't, but the closing agent actually does. Okay, so when you talk to the closing agent, that's all you ask them. Hi, my name is Matthew. I work with investors around the area. We like to flip properties, hold them as rentals. I was just wondering, do you all do assignments on contracts and or double closes? And you'll get different answers. One answer is just a straight no. Some title companies just don't like that, right? They do not like assignments. And I don't know why. It's crazy. Maybe a realtor scared them or something. And then another answer is yes, which is simple. It's like, great, okay, perfect. So if they say yes, say, okay, so I have my own purchase and sales agreement. Is there something specific that you want in that contract? Do you all have contracts that you all like to use, that you like to give to other people who are looking to assign properties or other wholesalers? And so, or you can just access, so you know what wholesaling real estate is. Oh yeah, we worked with wholesalers all the time and different things like that. So if they have a contract, you can borrow theirs, or if you just need guidance on what they like to put in contracts, you can ask that and they can give you. So for example, they say, we want a separate clause just saying that this contract is assignable, or we want you to put and or signs after your name or after your LLC as the buyer, something simple like that. I know in my purchase and sales agreement, I have just a whole separate clause and it's bolded with the word assignment, saying this contract is fully assignable no matter what, so there's no question asked about that. Then another, I guess, answer you would get from a closing agent or from a title company is, I don't know, or maybe, or it depends, right? Those are the type of companies you don't want to work with, to be honest, because you want the ones that usually say yes. Because if they don't even know how to know about an assignment on contract, how would they close wholesale real estate deals for you all? Okay, so you can just briefly explain, hey, it's like basically I get a property under contract, I just assign my rights, assign my equitable interest in this property over to another buyer, over to another cash buyer. And if they say, oh, okay, yeah, we can do that, perfect. If not, just move on, you all. And yeah, they may just say, oh, it's illegal or something. You can be like, okay, well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Something like that. Just move on and just go down this list of title companies around your area. Even if you can, like, work with several title companies and see which one you like the best and stick to one. As long as they can do assignments on contracts, I'm totally fine. And if they accept my contract, I'm all good, right? So far, I probably worked with 5 different title companies around my area, and they all done assignments on contracts. One title company is a little iffy. I mean, they still do it, but they say they're not the biggest fan of it. And I closed a few deals with them, but I haven't done any deals with them recently. But for the most part, they close deals. So you all do not be afraid of finding title companies. That's not an issue in wholesaling real estate. Your number one priority is to get in front of motivated sellers. Talk to them, whether that's through driving for dollars, direct mail, cold calling, RVMs, or whether that's door knocking. You have to talk to people. This is a people's business. The more people you talk to, the more contracts you will get signed, the more deals you will get, the more your cash buyers will be waiting for you to bring out and advertise the contract over to them, right? You're not advertising the property, you're advertising the contract, the purchase and sales agreement, your equitable interest in the property. I don't sit on in the closings anymore. I just go pick up my checks. But when I did before, I mean, out of all the deals I've been to, basically all parties are there. The seller signs, the buyer signs, and bring their cashier check that the title company already gave them the amount of that they had to pay. Everything is smooth. People get the HUD statements. If I want one, I can get one. You can come in later to pick up your assignment fee check, or they give it if you decide to come to closing. And all you do is deposit it in your bank account. It's not a crazy process. And so, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I brought my friend along. He's learning. He actually recently got PropStream and Deal Machine. So if you all are interested in those apps or those websites, links down below. And of course, you know, your boy get a little bit of cut of that if y'all decide to use my links, or just refer me if you go on the website separately without using my link. Just say Biz Matthew referred you, Matthew Leonard, all that jazz. So like this video, Project X coming soon, and I'll talk to you all later.